Trinity Episcopal Church. Today is Wednesday, March the 25th, 2020. This is my weekly check-in. It'll come out on Wednesdays or Thursdays, so I hope you enjoy it. First, let me just give you a couple of updates. As you may know, the bishop has told us that we are not going to be able to gather at all until the middle of May. So we're looking at least until May the 10th or May the 17th until we gather together again. And as you know, that can change at any minute. So we'll keep you updated as we can. This means some changes to our life at Trinity. It means that we're going to be gathering remotely or online on Sundays at 10 a.m. for our worship service, and I hope you'll join us for that. It also means that most of our pastoral care is going to be done remotely, and so we'll be contacting people via email, via telephone, via text, via snail mail, in order to take care of people. Also, please know that we're developing some caring circles so that everybody in the congregation will be in contact with a trained member of the congregation to receive pastoral care and concern. So please know that that is going on. Also, I will be offering end-of-life care in person, in houses, in nursing homes, and in hospitals. So if you have a pastoral emergency, please call and I will be present. Lastly, we're trying to communicate with you 3 times a week. We're going to have a Friday this week at Trinity. We're going to have a Saturday evening reminder of the service and an opportunity for you to donate. And then I will be doing this weekly, midweek check-in with you, which is going to be some updates, but also just some time to talk about and think about concerns. So if you have some theological concerns that you're thinking about, or some concerns about spirituality, send those to me, and I can use those as a material for this midweek check-in. So my email address is rector@trinitycovington.org. rector@trinitycovington.org. So here is what I've been thinking about. I was reading the poet RUMI the other day. He's a 13th century Muslim poet from the Middle East. He lived in Turkey, and he has written some wonderful poetry that speaks across the centuries to the human condition and where we find ourselves today. So I thought I'd read to you from his poem, A Community of the Spirit. Here is the community of the Spirit. Join it and feel the delight of walking in the noisy street and being the noise. Drink all your passion and be a disgrace. Close both eyes to see with the other eye. Open your hands if you want to be held. Sit down in this circle. Quit acting like a wolf and feel the shepherd's love filling you. At night your beloved wanders. Don't accept consolations. Close your mouth against food. Taste the lover's mouth in yours. You moan, she left me, he left me. 20 more will come. Be empty of worrying. Think of who created thought. Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open? Move outside the tangle of fear-thinking. Live in silence. Flow down and down in always widening rings of being. I love this poem because I think it really speaks to the place where we find ourselves at the beginning of this Corona-19 adventure. If you want to use another word, we can find one. But I think we need to concentrate on being the community of the Spirit together out in the world. We're still the church. We're still Trinity Episcopal Church, even though we are scattered. And we need to then find a way to conquer the fear as the community of the Spirit, as Rumi says, by living in the now, living in the present moment, and finding delight in that even when times are difficult. I'm recording this at about 11:30 on March the 25th. It's a beautiful day. I've been out with my dog for a walk already. I'll probably take him out again. And so as I walked along, I looked at the flowering pear trees that are coming out on my street, even though the street's deserted, and thought about how beautiful that was. And the sun is shining, and the birds are singing, and I can appreciate that even in the midst of living in some fear and trepidation, as we all are. So if we can join together in thinking about those moments and finding those moments when we are then in the present moment, that is a way that we can conquer fear, and we can do it together. Once again, I'd love to hear your thoughts about what's going on, what you wanted me to talk about. If you have questions about theology or spirituality, please send those to me. And again, my email is rector@trinitycovington.org. That's rector@trinitycovington.org. And I hope to see you in church on Sunday.